So check this out. So as you know, as I stated, my air conditioning went out, and that's a common thing nowadays. You know, your house is a little older. Mine's about 10 years old, what have you, and well, my air conditioning went out, and I'm like, alrighty then, I can deal with it. So that's what we have home insurance for. So I call home insurance. I'm gonna leave them nameless at this point, but I said, all right, I'm going to go ahead and call them anyway, because it might be something more severe, more costly to my pockets. I'm like, all right, good deal. Now, I call them up, say, hey, air conditioner's gone out. I need somebody to come look at my air conditioning. And they're like, oh, we're sorry, no problem. We'll do that for you. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and send you these people. Now, mind you, I've called them before, and it's like they only have one vendor here, obviously, and these jokers came to work on my washer and dryer and broke it on the sly. And check this out, broke it on the sly, and then say, you know what, we're not going to cover it. So they broke my washer and dryer. Well, not broke it per se, but they broke it to the point where I'm like, really? So I actually had a Samsung guy come through, and he showed me. I took pictures of it, and I was like, I'm going to fight these guys tooth and nail. They're not going to get away with it. But I'm like, you know what? I had to go back to old Nino Brown, New Jack City. It's the American way. And the American way means sometimes the little people got to get stepped on. Sometimes you on the short end of the stick. So you know what? Took my lumps, rolled out with it. But okay, got it. So now I call them up. I said, hey, is there any way that you can get these people out today? Because bottom line, it's supposed to be the hottest day here in San Antonio, over 100 degrees. And I got a 7-year-old. Yeah, I pulled a 7-year-old card. Got it. Oh yeah, no problem. So I get the email confirmation that yes, they sent it to, I'm not gonna say these people's name anyway, said vendor. I call them up, and they're like, yeah, the earliest we may get you is potentially next Tuesday. I'm like, excuse me? Next Tuesday? Okay, it's like summertime, and I got a 7-year-old, and you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna have no AC until next Tuesday? Well, other people won't get you till after, later on. That's how far out they're going. Like, later I will come down there and punch you right in your throat, right? And I'm like, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Are you actually talking to me crazy right now? I'm like, okay, I got you. No worry. So I call back to the home warranty people, and they're like, if we email you, that means we got somebody for you. But if you don't hear from us, we couldn't help you. So you should keep your appointment. I said, they haven't even made an appointment for me yet. Oh, we'll wait for them to call. I'm like, oh my God. I said, you know what? Got it. I'm like, okay, I know the deal. They've done this to me before. So I'm like, ah. But fortunately, they said, and I don't know, maybe they pulled some strings, or I'm like kind of irritated. They said, we'll send somebody out there on Saturday. I'm like, okay, well. So the wife goes out and buys one of these units, that plug into the window, not the ghetto one, not that one. Everybody's thinking, ooh. I'm like, no, not that one. But one of the units that sits inside your home itself, and then the hose goes to the window and it closes down. And so she got one of those. And mind you, for a small room, it is very effective. And so the way my house is built, okay, there's a lot of open space. So like, it was not effective, at least not until it got dark. And then we all huddled downstairs looking like a bunch of vagabonds in my living room, blow up mattresses. My son had one of these mattresses that my wife ordered off Amazon that they mail you, that thing's like light as all get out, which means my back was jacked for the last 2 days. And so, but it worked. It was effective. I'm not gonna lie. That little thing was effective. Like I said, it'd be more effective if for a smaller room, so probably if you're looking at my skin right now, I'm glistening because it's still a little moisty in here. So, and oh, by the way, because I'm trying something different, I might be on a 10-second delay or so. But once again, for the playback, doesn't really matter. So anyway, let me get to this point so we can go ahead and get to the topic anyway. So, all right, fine, boom. Dude comes over and he's like, he looks at it and he's like, oh, well, you know, your hose is not your hose is backed up. Home warranty's not gonna pay for that. It's gonna cost $100. I'm like, all right, whatever, okay. So I'm already. They charge you just to go ahead and pull a claim in. Now the dude's gonna charge me $100 to blow out the hose. And he's like, oh, I see what the problem is. Home warranty's not going to fix that, and that part's about $400, but I can bypass that and everything will still work for you. I say, well, it's going to shut off if anything happens, right? Oh, it's low voltage. I'm like, this is so hood, so ghetto. Anyway, so he gets everything up and running. We get the AC going, right? And then he goes and gets his air dispenser, and he goes, all right, I need you to put something on top of the sink where it's going to, I don't want to paint your wall. I'm like, okay. And I heard, phew. Did you hear that? I was like, yeah. He goes, phew. Did you hear that? We're good. I'm like, wasn't even 10 seconds. That's $10 a second, man. I just paid this dude $100 for him to blow air. I guess something was blocking it. I don't know, but he said, but you know what? We can make sure that we take care of a lot of things here. And we can go ahead and put some UV lights in here and the work. So the UV lights about $420 a piece. I'm saying, what? I'm like, no. Hell no. So we'll get outside. He's testing the unit outside. Everything's good. He goes, you see these little plastic things right here? You know, you don't really need these. You need these metal ones. Now they run about $80 a pair. I'm thinking to myself, dude, get out of here. Just get the heck out of here. No. But I didn't say that. I was like, nah, I'm good. Thanks. I'll Amazon it or something like that. But anyway, that is my rant. Thank you for listening for that rant. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's a racket. And I could probably do a podcast just on the American way. Matter of fact, look for that in the future. So I'm going to stop right there because I want y'all to be on edge to check it out. Now, I know I just had someone put a request into the group, but I don't think I can let you in right now because I'm doing the podcast. But I don't know. Let me see. We'll approve all anyway. All right. So on to today's topic. Now, today's topic was going to be, or is going to be, is basically reality TV. Now, I'm going to say some things that's probably going to be not so politically correct, and I'm not going to apologize for it because it's my own personal feeling. Now, bottom line is this. This is not for everyone, but hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. And you know, they say sometimes, you know, when you throw the rock at a dog, the one that yells loudest, I guess that's the one who's affected. So I kind of tone that down because, as you know, I'm trying to make this a grandma and grandpa friendly podcast. Adult, however, we want to go ahead and limit the profanity, but there may come some ass or something like that, but that's nonetheless. Anyway, earlier this week, we had Bella Thorne, who was threatened by a hacker to release some nude photos. Now, I would say for a good 95% of the male populace, when they heard that she took control of the narrative and just released them herself, she probably almost broke the internet. I'm pretty sure. And I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of Bella Thorne until last week. I'm old, people. We already know that. I mean, I'm not full of testosterone driven, thinking that I can get the latest who done it or whatever, who done her or whatever, but I'm just saying. I didn't know who she was. I still don't know who she is. All I know is that, and the only reason why I know about it, I'm going to tell you why I know about it, because I was listening to Sway in the Morning. So this is not a sponsored show, Sway, but hey, there's your shout out. I was listening to Sway in the Morning, and, you know, they have celebrity topic or whatever, and it came up on that, and they released the, I guess her Instagram crying and everything about how Whoopi Goldberg, like, stepped into her. You know, I got the quote right here. When they are hacking you, they are hacking all of your stuff. So whether it's one picture or a million pictures, once you take that picture, it goes into the cloud and it's available to any hacker who wants it. If you don't know that in 2019, that is an issue. That's on you. You know, And she's like, I don't know why you're coming down on me and getting on me for taking pictures because I want to send it to someone I love, blah, blah, blah. All right, so first of all, she can do whatever she wants to do. If she want to take naked pictures of her body and potentially get hacked, she can do that. That's her business. I mean, personally, it won't do nothing more but benefit her if you want to look at it realistically. It's just going to benefit her. How do I know this? Kim Kardashian. We all know about Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian's, how can I put this delicately? Her oral skills or her bedroom mannerisms. Yep. Not only put her in the spotlight, but it made her entire family richer. Now, they already had money. They had money, but they weren't significant money. This wasn't significant money. Okay, Kim Kardashian, she got them on the platform to get significant money. I mean, outside of wrecking basketball player careers, I mean, Kanye losing his mind every so often. I mean, Kim Kardashian, I mean, I guess she's okay, yeah. She got naked. It went viral, and she's rich as all get out. And there's other people. Okay, it's happened. Okay, listen, it's gonna happen, whether you intended it to go out or not. It's gonna happen, and for the most part, me personally, I think it's just gonna benefit her more because people like me who didn't know who she was now know who she is. Now, did I forget about her? Yeah. And after I get done doing this podcast, I'm gonna forget about her. Yeah. Because why? I don't know who the hell she is. So, okay, but. Me personally, I don't think Whoopi Goldberg should be busting her on that because one, don't nobody want to see Whoopi Goldberg naked. Maybe Ted Denson back in the day rumored that they had something going on, which I clearly don't understand. And I think Whoopi Goldberg's got kids, so obviously somebody was busting her up. So, I mean, what the freak, over? I mean, hey, I know this now. If Whoopi Goldberg took some naked pictures, that people would pay her to delete them. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. That's like, oh my God. Yeah. And then that's just another. It's another form of body shaming, and it's another form of player hating. It is what it is. She's a grown woman. She made that decision. Now she's got to live with the decision. I guarantee you it's going to be a profitable decision. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very profitable. It is what it is. Now, I'm trying something different, folks, so if you do say something to me, it might come about 20 seconds late because I am live streaming this through OBS, so there's like a 10-second delay. Now, I'm actually looking at the live copy to make sure everything's still running because, for some who weren't here, I had some technical difficulties. I don't think I'm getting released that last one. My mic failed. My the camera froze. I went and bought me. Hey, right now, Best Buy has a $21.99 720 HD webcam. It's on sale for $18.99. That's where I was at when I took that little podcast. But anyway, so going back to it. So she fires back at Whoopi and says, I was going to come do your show, but now I'm not going to do your show because I don't need a bunch of old biddies beating me down. You know what? The one thing I can honestly say about older people, the one thing they regret, and this is coming from me too, because I have that same feeling. Sometimes the one thing we regret the most is getting old. And the reason why we regret it, not because we're player hate, is because the world changes, and now because things are more progressive, you know what? People nowadays, this generation gets to live a little bit more freer with less consequences than we did in my generation. Bottom line. There was a time that you get caught dressed like a woman, man, they're going to ridicule you forever. You get caught dressed like a woman, they're going to take a picture of it. If you're famous, they're going to put it on TMZ. But it's gone the next week, man. Look, you're going to get the free publicity. So it is what it is. So I'm like, hey, but this is where we are. We are in a social media where people commit suicide because I'm getting bullied on Facebook. I am not condoning that, but hey, if somebody is actually on you like that, block them. Now, me and my wife had conversation about it. It's like, well, me, I'll be honest with you. If this was happening to me and when I was in school, and no matter if I try to block them or not, I'd probably come to school with a brick and bust them right in the head when they're not looking. Because that's, you know what? You're not going to make me feel some kind of way without some type of retribution. Now, when I was coming up, I didn't take a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to lie to you, because I was short. I took a lot of beat downs. I got beat down a lot. But you know what? It made me who I am now. Try to step up if you want to. I'm not gonna win them all, but you know what? Your quality of life is gonna change. Something not gonna work. Something that's just my crazy. But that's just the way it is nowadays. We live with it. We learn and we go on from there. Billy, you keep working that grill. You keep handling it. Yeah, I know, right, Johnny? Gross, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I'm about to get naked for y'all. You want to see a little something? Like, no. Heck no. Keep your clothes on. Matter of fact, add more. Okay, add more clothes. Because, matter of fact, put a veil on. Become Muslim. Hide your face. I don't want to see it. I'm not, hey, don't get mad at me if you're Muslim. That's just a little jokey joke. Hey, don't be sensitive. But it is. I mean, bottom line, it happens. I'll put it to you this, and I'll get off the topic, right? I'm gonna get back on Kim Kardashian. Oh, that came out so bad. On the topic of Kim, get back on the topic of Kim Kardashian. But so as a parent, and I have daughters, right? I have 3 daughters, and then I have 2 stepdaughters, a total of 5 daughters. Yeah, I would probably be a little embarrassed that maybe someone has, my daughter got caught up, doing something she shouldn't have did and is like out there now, or I'd be very embarrassed. But you know what? You're not gonna say that to my face because I'm punching the mouth. Bottom line, it's still my daughter. That's just the way I look at it. But hey, she's an adult. She has to grow. She has to learn. I bet she won't do it again. I bet you all them women who got naked, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is unlike this one because I don't know. A lot of people say, "Oh, I got hacked." You didn't get hacked. You let that thing go. You let it out. You release that because you want the quote unquote Jesse Smollett fame. Did I just throw you on the bus, Jesse Smollett? Yes, I did. And what? Your show is going down. Don't nobody watch Empire no more. And yeah. Speaking of which, I can't remember his coworker name, his little buddy. He just got pulled over driving a Rolls Royce. Well, guess what? No freaking license. What are you, untouchable? No. It's reality, baby. It's reality. So here's reality. You are black and you just went to jail for being stupid. Well, you can be white and still go to jail for being stupid. But that goes back to it. The very first reality TV show, which was so cool, was Cops. You know what? Because they didn't really discriminate. Well, they kind of did. You didn't see them going into upper class and snatching upper class white folks or upper class black folks. They always go down to the hood, to the projects, to the trailer park. And I'm not saying that to be like stereotypical. They straight up went into trailer parks because you know what? That's where they were making their money from. So, but that's the first reality TV show. People, you getting a good shot of reality. I think they still got something like PD Live or something. I don't watch that crap because you know why? I'm over it. Now, you say, Brian, well, what do you watch on TV? And I'm ashamed to say, I watch reality TV. This is what I do watch. So what I watch is like My 600-Pound Life, Dr. Pimple Popper, and the Toe Brother or something like that. It's disgusting, but it's so cool, right? What up, Horseman? What up, Drake? What's going on there, dude? Hey, yeah, I mean, but guess what? There's more than just me watching these people because they saw them on the internet, on YouTube, and speaking of which, I'm gonna throw this out here. Whether you're here live or you're seeing this on the later broadcast, if you have not gone to B Matthew CDV on YouTube, you need to go there. Support the channel. Support the channel, people, so we can get this thing out. Because one, like I said, in the future, I plan to get a co-host, grow up. And I said it before, I'll give me some better equipment. Now, don't get me wrong, my equipment's not bad, but hey, I'm balling on the budget, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Johnny, Dr. Pimple, it's cool. It's cool. But anyway, yeah, I watch reality TV. And so check this out. Like I said, I would get back to the topic of Kim Kardashian because She's the one who actually set a lot of this stuff off. Paris Hilton came out with it along with Lionel Richie's daughter, whatever her name is, somebody Richie, whatever. But anyway, Kim Kardashian was nothing more than a stylist, okay? And if you look, she's had so much surgery now, she doesn't even look ethnic anymore. You know, but you know, she doesn't look ethnic anymore. She's had so much facial recognition, but I'll give her this. She hasn't gone to the point where, well, at least right now. You know, because Chris is kind of, you know, she done had some work. She's like in the 60s running around with her little young boot thing or whatever, you know. Listen, I don't care how much you fix your face. You take your clothes off, body gonna show. If you ain't in the gym working out, body gonna show. It's called gravity. Gravity. And believe me, I fight gravity every gosh darn day. Woo! But anyway, yeah, and so I ain't got nothing against it, you know. Reality TV is cool, but here's the thing. I think they kind of go overboard with reality TV, and I think a lot of it is starting to become scripted. And then look at it this way. So let's talk about Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of New York, Orange County, whatever. Okay, a bunch of rich women. Okay, first of all, if you give me some money, I'm happy. Why do I want to argue with the next mother humper, right? Because they got more money than me? Because they got more clout than me? Bruh, I'm in my lane. I'm doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about you. But you know what? People go ahead and at first people used to watch reality TV because they were showing people who were, let's just say, not doing well. And they were like, we were enjoying to see somebody suffering through life worse than we. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad somebody else is going through some heartaches. That makes me feel good that somebody else is suffering worse than me. And that's why we watch reality TV. You know, people don't want to say it, but it's the truth. That's why people watch reality TV. Now, nowadays, it's flip-flop. So we know we got all these little rich people. And check this out. Check this out. Okay, so if you watch Housewives of Atlanta, you know you got those 3, 5, whatever. There's only one real woman on there who's got some money. I don't know why she even does it, you know. And dang, what is her name? I can't think of her name. I don't watch it off. Anyway, she's the one that used to sing with, God dang, bro. This is totally off the script, so that's why I didn't prepare for this one. I can't even think of her name. But anyway, Candy Burst. Candy Burst is the only legitimate one. Okay, then you got the model chick. To me, what they're showing is, and this is just me, a bunch of black people who got money and still unhappy. That's what it is. Then you go ahead and you go to Orange County. You got a bunch of white ladies who still not happy. It's all about, you got all the money, but you're not happy. Why? Because you're a bunch of greedy broads. That's why. You're not happy. You're not selling. You need to get some D in your life. That's what you need. Some gosh darn D, and shut up. Because you know what? You run them daggone men over. They don't really care. You know why? Because they got somebody on the side. Exactly. They got somebody on the side. They don't need you all plastic up. That's what it is. It is what it is. But I digress. Getting back into it. So Nene Leakes makes $5 million a season. Okay? So we're watching these women act a fool. She's pocketing $5 million a season. But this season, she's only going to do half a season. They said, oh, Tamar Bryce is going to get $2.5 million, and you get the other $2.5 million because you only do half a season. God dang. Why don't you give Brian a call? Let me get on there for that. Hey, you know what? I won't do it for $5 million a season because you don't know me. Hey, I would do it for $10,000 an episode. You know, I'm not going to go cheap because, you know, I do got a little bit of star quality, you know, but you give me a steady paycheck, man, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, and that's what we're looking at, but MTV, whatever happened to MTV? Why do they even call it MTV anymore? Ain't no music videos on there. There's not. Well, there might be. All I see is a bunch of dumb shows on there, except for Ridiculous. Ridiculous is not dumb. I like Ridiculous because that shows Americans being stupid, doing dumb stuff, you know, so, but we laugh at everybody else's pain because it makes us forget our own pain. And that's why we watch reality TV. But here's my thing, and I'm not gonna harp on this one too much. I watched 600 Pound my 600-pound life for 2 reasons. One is because I'm still a personal trainer or a fitness trainer. I'm still one of those, and I want to understand the psyche of some people, and I got it. I do understand the psyche of some people, and I got why they're doing what they're doing. But I'm kind of thinking, yeah, everybody's had some heartaches in their lives, and a lot of people have been traumatized severely, but they find other ways to handle it. Now, you found it by eating food, got it. That was your advice, got it. And now that you put yourself in a situation that you might die because of your obesity, got it. Let's get you some help. Why is it that we're trying to get you some help? And oh, by the way, these people make about $2,500 an episode, so they say. But the surgery is way, way expensive, and I know it is. But the point of the matter is, they're like acting like, well, not all of them. Some people are pretty gracious and grateful, but some like acting like, hey, I'm doing you a favor for showing up. No, I'm doing you a favor for making you smaller to save your life, to extend your life for your family, your kids. Okay? I'm like, and that's the only thing that irritates me. I'm like, oh man, that makes me so mad. Just like when I'm watching, Hoarders. It makes me so mad. It's like, well, we don't know what to do. Put them crazy people up. I'm sorry. Be mad at Brian. It's okay. It's okay. Be mad at me. I'm going to say it. They're crazy. Lock them up. You ain't got to lock them up for a long time. Just lock them up. Because they are a menace to themselves. They're anybody. I'm sorry. If a normal person, I think I used to watch Pet Detective or whatever, Pet Cops Houston. They go down to these people's house and they find like dogs in cages dead or whatever. Man, these people get habeas corpus. If you've never been to court, when they say habeas corpus, that means you're going to jail. That's what that means. They just put a warrant out for your arrest. I was going to say something very uncultural, but kind of censored it down. But you're going to jail. And that's what that means. You are simply going to jail. But no, oh, she's old and this rate. No, she's crazy. Pull her out the house, put her in the little truck, drive her to Bellevue. Okay? Drive her to Bellevue. That's all you got to do. Send her on the way. Because I'm telling you right now, bottom line is, she's crazy. Blow the house up, roll it over, give it to the city, sell it, boom. Problem solved, 5-minute episode. That kind of stuff drives me crazy. It really does. It drives me crazy. But here is the last thing I'm going to go, because I don't want to go too far over, because I like to keep it down about 30 minutes or so. But check this out. 90-day fiance. Okay, well, hold up before I get to 90-day fiance. So, I'm not knocking anybody that's gone to jail. I'm not knocking it. One of my good friends has been in jail. You deserve a great life. I got it. But I'm kind of finding that some women, not all, it's not all the case, like I said, this doesn't fit every description, but some women use that, just like the 90-day fiance, as a resource, last resort. That's the word, yeah. They use it as a last resort to find a mate, okay? Now, there is a high percentage chance that it's going to fail, and fail for 2 reasons. One, they're in jail for a reason, baby. There's a reason why they're in jail. They like to steal. They like to get high. Okay? They got problems. You can't fix it. My brother, you can't fix, you can't do it. If they're broken sometimes. Okay, your name is not Geppetto. Okay, and those who don't know, that's Pinocchio's dad before he became human. Well, he was after he became human too, but when he was wooden. But the point of the matter is, you can't fix them. They are broken. Now, is that for everyone? Of course not. It's not for everyone, because there are circumstances that people go to jail, change, rehabilitate, and come out and be better. But that's not who the TV is going for. They're going for the ones. I hope they fail. One particular, I don't know. Scott, that's his name, Scott. Dude. Okay, you know what? My terminology for someone I see that is really unattractive. I'm not the most attractive guy, but I guess I'm all right. Yeah. But okay, this dude is tore up from 6 feet below the floor up. That's how bad this dude is. He is jacked up, but he's a white guy. He loves him some black women. So he goes into debt, spends his retirement, his savings on a woman, and trust me, she was very photogenic, she voluptuous, this, that, and the other, and she came out of jail You know, it's about, I don't want to be intimate. What? Chick, what? Hold up. I don't went into debt. I've gone into debt to help you. And you coming out of jail and you telling me you just want to hold hands? Man, I'm about to go to jail. Because there's about to be some smoke in the city. I don't mean literally, but something about to happen. I'm about to get your case up in this mug, right? I'd have paid $10,000 just to support you. You come out and you want to hold hands. Now, if you seen Scott, then you understand, okay? He was a trick. She knew it was a trick. He knew it was a trick. Her daughter and his son knew that he was a trick. He was the only one who didn't know that he was a what? Say it, everybody. That's right, a trick. But, and now I guess season 2, she's mad. She told him, I don't want to, hey, take your ring back. I don't want to marry you. I don't want nothing to do with you. So he goes and finds him another, what? Black woman. And she mad. I'm upset that he got over me so fast. You didn't give me any reason to stay. I'm going to say it very clear. You didn't give him no booty. Sorry. You didn't give him booty. So why should he stay? Now, the woman he's with right now, she ain't giving the booty either, so I don't know. Go figure. But anyway, going back to 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé, so now American men or women aren't good enough, or you can't get the quality you think you should have. So now you're going overseas to get you a 90 Day Fiancé, knowing there's a high likelihood that they're going to dump you. Really? Does that make sense? You're gonna fall in love. Well, I can't say it won't. I can't say it doesn't happen. I can't say it doesn't happen because there are times that it may happen. But looks like my stream just died on me, so I'm gonna keep it going this way here. There are times that I met my wife, I knew her in high school. And I met her. What ended up happening was this. She lost contact. And then basically, before I came to Maryland, we reconnected. And then, this is the crazy thing. We reconnected. We went on a date. And then she came and saw me leave to go to Washington State while I was still in the Army. I was an instructor. And then the next thing you know, she flies and meets me in Washington, comes back with me, and never leaves. So that was about 30 days or so. And we've been together like 9 years. So what am I saying? It is possible it can happen, but I got my wife here in the States. I actually knew my wife in high school, so. But going back to it, some of these guys, look, if you look like a Oompa Loompa, dude, you're Oompa Loompa no matter what continent you're on, okay? And if you know it and everybody else knows it, I'm pretty sure when you try to reach out to someone, they're going to think you're an American, and that's what some of these people are perpetuating, that they're rich, that they got money. No. And I'm watching a lot of people, I'm watching it blow up in their face. Are some successful? Yeah, because there's legitimate reasons. You know, there's okay. If please don't take this the wrong way, but if you're ugly as fug, I'm sorry, but if you are, and some young attractive guy, and I guess I'm speaking about a woman, a young attractive guy wants to get with you to come to the States, okay, all kinds of red flag indicators are there, because I'm sorry, ain't that much personality in the world if you're old as dirt like me, but you're ugly as fug, not like me. But I know I'm stupid. Come on, because people really, 90 Day Fiancé is crazy, and I like watching it. Last thing on 90 Day Fiancé, guy goes to the Philippines. He falls in love. She's kind of strange, whatever, but he falls in love, and his brother like blasts him like, how can you be doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Blah 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 blah. Yakety schmackety. Where's that dude's brother right now? In the Philippines. And he sent the message back to his brother, said, I'll be in the Philippines indefinitely. I don't even know if I'm ever coming back. You talking about a hypocrite. But anyway, I think I've hit about 34 minutes, a little bit five minutes over. Right now, as long as it's just me, I'm not trying to keep these too long. But I am going to say this. For the people that came today, hey, I appreciate you showing up. Drake, Billy, Johnny. Hey, Ashley, I think she was in for a second. Her and John, thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate it. Every week I'm going to put out something live. Now, there will be some podcasts that aren't live, but still, please come to my Facebook page and boom, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you will know when I'm putting stuff out. Now, if you're a gamer, please feel free to go ahead and go to Chosen Ill. I'm going to change the name up a little bit. Gamer Chosen Ill Games, whatever. Because I looked at it and I started coming up with like rappers, which it's not that bad though. I got some flow game. Y'all not ready for that right now. But anyway, hey, follow, subscribe, share this podcast. If you thought it was interesting, please share the podcast. I am trying to definitely bring up the professionalism, and that's why I have the screen looking like it is, and I'm actually doing the broadcast through OBS. But once again, if you want to see the full clip, it did cut out for a little bit, but if you want to see the full video, you'll have to go ahead and go to YouTube, and more than likely I'm going to go ahead and put it on Facebook, because that's what I do, and that was my phone. So other than that, I want to thank everybody for coming in, and hey, once again, Sykalogics. It's not psychology, it's a state of mind. And with that, we're out of here.